Good morning, friends. Yesterday we have discussed that is continuous cold rolling mill and reverse cold rolling mill. Okay, so that is steel rolling mill. Today we have discussed another two concept of the steel mill, that is continuous hot rolling mill and reversing hot mill. Okay, so now we will study. So what is this hot rolling mill? So these rolling mills are designed to produce billets, strips, bars, squares, angles and rods. Okay, so these are the different products which we are going to produce with the help of continuous hot rolling mill. So already you know that what is the meaning of continuous, what is the meaning of hot is nothing but the metal piece, that ingots which are used to produce a particular shapes, that should be heat in a particular chamber, that is called as hot chambers. So continuous is nothing but the that piece, the ingots were sending in a forward directions in a different pressing mills. So that is the meaning. So again, now we will see what is the procedure. So here we are using a number of rolling mills placed on a separate stand. So here nothing but see, it is a simple. So here S1, S2, S3 will indicate the different number of strands. Okay, so on that strands we are placing different pressing mills. So depending on the requirement of the that is metal piece. So here from this table from this one, so we are sending that ingots or a piece of metals. So and that piece of metals will continuously pressing in different rolling mills, and now we are getting a required length and required of the metal piece in a required manner. So this is a simple procedure of the hot mill. So before entering into this ingots, the first your ingot should be heated in particular chamber, that is heating chamber. Okay, so that is called as soaps or something. So different chambers are separate chambers is used to heat the that is ingots. Okay, so now we will see what are the requirements. Okay, so to select the drive, so what are the conditions should that drives have? Okay, so first one, it should have small speed variations. Okay, so why we need small speed variation? Because we need a definite gap length. Okay, so depending on the requirement, your drive should have very small speed, that is about 1.5 to 2 rpm or something else. Okay, so then high degree of accuracy is present. Okay, for it have a very sensitive changes for a required length, that's why it should have very high degree of accuracy. Okay, so next one, the speed must be restored very fast. Okay, from no load to full load. So you need to sudden changing of the loads. Okay, so during the production of that metal pieces for required length, that's why the drive motor should have restored speed. Okay, so smaller speed to higher speed. Okay, so this one, now we will study which types of the drives. Okay, so which types of the drives we are using for this one. Normally we are using a DC motor control by Ward-Leonard control system. So here DC motors were used for this application, continuous hot rolling mill. So and with a Ward-Leonard control system. Okay, so next one we will study a reversing hot mill. So here the blooming and slabbing mills are reversing rolling mill. There are two examples, blooming mill and slabbing mill. So see here what is the process here. The ingots are changed in heating chamber. Okay, so not changed, charged in a heating chamber, kept for long time to get the metal red hot. So for this this hotting purpose, we are going to that ingots are put in a heat chamber, that is called as soaking pits. Okay, So and it consists many rolled run by a one motor. So here also reversing is nothing but here your metal piece should be move in forward direction as well as reverse direction. That is a very simple process. Okay, so here it consists of many roll run by one motors and metal passed through the different passing rolls in forward and backward direction to get the required product. Understood? So here in these two cases your ingots piece will be heated in a particular chamber, and for continuous that heated ingots will be moved in one direction. For reversing it will be moved in forward and reverse directions. Okay, so this is a concept about reversing. Okay, so now we will study requirement of drives. Here a wide range of speed control is required, okay, for reversing hot mill. So and it is capable of frequent starting and reversing. Okay, so because it is reversing machines, it will require frequent starting and also require reversing of motor or rotation, and speed reversal must be very fast. Okay, this is also point. And automatic control operations. So these are the requirement of the drives. So considering all these characteristics, we are going to use the drive as a separately excited DC motors. Okay, so in the reversing hot mill we are using a separately excited DC motor. Okay, in the continuous hot rolling mill we are using a just simply DC motors. Okay, so this completes your second chapter of the industrial drives and its applications. Okay, so now briefly go through the concepts of the second chapter, what we have till today, what we have studied. Okay, so first concept we have studied paper mills. Okay, so in the paper mill we have explained how the paper mill will work, so and what are the different types of the drives used in the paper mill. Similarly we have studied cement mill and types of the drives, and next one is sugar mill we have studied. So and steel mill, in the steel mill today we have studied that one. There are four concepts, that is hot and cold. Okay, so in the hot, that is continuous. Okay, so and reversing. Similarly it is also both. So we are studied four concepts in the steel mill. Okay, so and next we have studied crane and hoist. Okay, so what is the procedure of the cranes and how it will work, and what are the different types of the drives used in these cranes. Next one we have studied centrifugal pumps. Again we have studied compressor, and last one we have studied solar power pumps. So these are the 8 concepts which we have studied in this second chapter. Okay, so normally these last 5 things, okay, so these last 5 things will be asked for only 5 marks. Okay, so in some special cases only they will ask it for 10 marks. So normally these 5 questions were asked for only 5 marks. Okay, so but these first 5 concepts, that is paper mill, cement mill, sugar mill, steel mill, okay, so crane and hoist, so not crane and hoist, so only 4 concepts. Okay, so these 4 concepts will be asked for 10 marks. This is compulsory questions. So out of these 4, you are going to get 1 questions pakka, so you are going to get 10 marks here. Okay, so what are the questions they are going to ask in the second chapter? Only 2 questions. So see, either they are asking explain the block diagram of particular these 8 mills. So within these 8 mills they are going to ask it for block diagram. Okay, so or they are going to explain the different types of they are going to ask explain the different types of the drives used in these 8 drives. ಅರ್ಥ ಆತ್ರಿ? ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮೇನ್ 8 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದಾವೆ. 8 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಲು, ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿಲ್ಲು, ಶುಗರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಲು, ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಮಿಲ್ಲು, ಸೊ ಇವನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ರೀ? ಇವನ್ನ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಇದು 4ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ನು 10 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಬಿಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇವೇನು 4 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಈ 4 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟನ್ನು 5 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಕೇಳೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಏನಾದರೂ ವರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾರು 10 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳೋದು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು, ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಎಂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರದ್ದು ಡ್ರೈವ್ಸ್ ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈವ್ಸನ್ನು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ that different assignment questions. Okay, thank you.